What's up, family? It's your man Urban, and I love you, and I know you love me. That's why you tune in just to see what I'm gonna drop for you. And even you haters, you can come too, cause I got some stew to cook up for you. Haters, haters, haters. Anyway, you know me, I represent LA. So I don't care what you haters say outside of LA. Be you, be me. That's what I gotta say. But anyway, coming back to you guys once again with my Lakers free agent series. Now, a couple nights ago, I did a video on Paul Gasol, but I never uploaded. I think I was, yeah, probably like 2 days ago. I was kind of tired, and it's kind of beautiful. And I was talking to somebody in the comment section, a young dude, and he was asking about Paul Gasol, and I told him that I'm going to have the Paul Gasol uploaded as of today. So as we speak, I'm going to speak on Paul Gasol, and this is beautiful. So with that being said, I'm gonna hit y'all with something. First, we'll go to CBS analysts and we're gonna break down what they say about Paul Gasol. So with that being said, here we go. He's an all-star caliber player with a very narrow list for availability. Paul Gasol is only going to want to join a championship team. Heavy rumors in NBA circle is San Antonio. He's still a tremendous low post and mid-range scorer, and his height and length makes him a bother defensively. Even as his value on that end has never been lower because of today's playing style. At 35, a drop off is imminent and managing minutes will be a priority. A player on the cups of too old to make a difference and veteran who can bring the help a team needs. Revered teammate, beloved by media, but clashes with coaches who do not play him in comfort zones, a la D'Antoni. Cannot adapt easily. Also with well, I ain't gonna say too much. Was it Hobart? I ain't gonna really say too much of him. But anyway, they got him. They got good fit for San Antonio, Golden State, Oklahoma City. Now, I'm not going to address Oklahoma City because I think they're going to rock with Adams, which would be the most smartest thing that I would do if I was OKC. You know, Adams, I think he's a bona fide, a B type player for a center. Now, Golden State, um, I think they're going to re-sign Andrew Bogut, which would be the smartest thing to do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, even though I was happy that Cleveland won, but let's be real, baby, y'all. Let's be real. Even though Cleveland won, but Andrew Bogut wasn't in the game for what, 2 or 3 games, something like that. That's how much they miss Andrew Bogut. Because like I told people before, that small ball is only going to last for so long, and that live and die by the 3 point shot is only going to last for so long. Eventually, you got to get to that paint and draw fouls to put yourself on the free throw line to basically balance out the game. So with that being said, I think Golden State is definitely going to re-sign Andrew Bogut. So I don't think they're going to be looking at Paul Gasol because of the age difference. And plus, he brings a lot more to the team. I mean, not saying that Paul Gasol doesn't. It would be a good fit for Paul because he is trying to look for a championship team. But from a scale of 1 to 10, where do I think Paul Gasol is? I mean, well, not where, but do I think he's going to go back to? Well, not go back, but do you think he's going to go to Golden State? From a scale of 1 to 10, I say 4. Nope, I don't think he's going to go to State. Now, here's the two teams that I believe that Paul Gasol will go to. All right, I'm gonna address one first, and that's San Antonio. Okay, I told people that I don't think Tim Duncan and Manu is going to retire. Manu already opted out, but I think Manu is more leaning to coming back, and I think Tim Duncan is too. But I think it has a lot to do is what they get as other players. Now a lot of players are going to be opting out. A lot of players are not going to be back. San Antonio definitely needs a center. Now Marcus Saul is really reaching out to Paul and telling Paul to go to San Antonio because he have a better chance of winning champ there. You know what I mean? That's and Paul Gasol, they brothers, so I can see him leaning more towards that because Tim Duncan, like I said, Tim Duncan is a very humble dude. He don't mind coming off the bench backing up Paul Gasol if need be. You know what I mean? He's just 40 years old, so Paul Gasol will bring so much more to that team. And plus, on top of that, one thing about the San Antonio Spurs team when it comes to conditioning and timing and all that, they're real good at that. I mean, they will actually, manage time real well, especially for somebody like Paul Gasol at his age. You know, what I mean, where not saying that his game is bewildering, but at a point in time where he needs the rest, they can actually manage it to the point where okay, you played 10 minutes this night, you know what I mean, or some nights he might sit out depending on the matchups and stuff like that. So they will manage the minutes pretty well for Paul, and I think San Antonio will be the best fit for him because it's not so much asked of him. Even though I know he's a baller, but at the end of the day, like I said, that's why Tim Duncan is 98 years old, still rolling with them boys. Ice Age moments. You know what I'm saying? And saying they were Ginobili. You know what I mean? Them guys, like I said, they've been around since the the pterodactyls and all that, man. And them guys still rolling. You know, they playing caveman basketball. You can't stop that. So on the scale of 1 to 10, him going to San Antonio, I will give it an 8. Only reason why, like I said, because going to San Antonio will give him the best opportunity to win a championship. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I mean, with that squad, just imagine with Paul Gasol, Aldridge, and Leonard up front. Oh my gosh! And Tony Parker's still there. Tony Parker, he's still there. Um, so they got it. They'll have a decent squad, and I think it would be more convenient for him to go to San Antonio because he'll get more out of his age time limit with them. You know, what I mean, he could play 5 more years. He could play till he 48, 1,623. You know, as the Bible count. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely go to San Antonio if I was Paul Gasol, and I could really see him from a scale of 1 to 10. Like I said, going to them. You know what I mean? Like I said, I gave it, I think, an 8. Yeah. So now the other thing is New York. Now New York just made a move where they picked up Derrick Rose. Kudos to New York because they really need a backcourt, and that kind of makes it kind of more obvious that easier for us that New York will probably like kind of get away from Jordan Clarkson. I mean, he still can play the two, so you never know. You know, what I mean, I don't know what New York got up their sleeve. Phil Jackson, you better stop. Genie, get over there and tell Phil stop it, or you don't get no more of the goody goods. You know what I'm saying? But you know it is what it is. You know, we got to keep JC down in LA, baby, Tinseltown. But now, Paul Gasol can go to New York because him and Phil had a good relationship. Phil know how to use Paul Gasol in that triangle offense. Paul Gasol knows the triangle offense, and that's what Phil trying to bring. But keep in mind, there's no triangle offense coach in that coaching staff no more. They now have picked up a new coach. So with the new coach doesn't do the what is it? Who was the guy from Phoenix? I can't think of his name right now. It misses me right now. I got hit in the head with a soccer ball last night. Little kids are playing, and one of the kids kicked the ball and smacked me inside my head. Now I got a big lump up there, so my brain is like fizzling. But anyway, the oh wait, okay. Anyway, I can see now New York will be the second option for him, and the reason why I say that is because, like I said, because of him and Phil Jackson. Now, will they give him a better chance of winning the champ? No, I think that they'll be right there, but I think they'll still have a problem with Cleveland. And if Miami re-signed if Dwayne Wade and Hassan Whiteside goes back to Miami, those three teams will be the top nucleus teams to beat. Because New York, with Paul Gasol, will automatically get them an upgrade because they just also traded Lopez. So by them trading Lopez, they're going to be looking at Paul Gasol and Dwight Howard. Now, I think Dwight Howard might go to New York. I don't see Dwight. Now, there was a rumor out that that they were talking about re-signing Paul Gasol and doing a swap and trade with him and Dwight Howard. That was a rumor. But I don't see Dwight Howard re-signing and going to Chicago when they're in the rebuilding stage. Yes, they're in the rebuilding stage. Then they get Derrick Rose. Joakim Noah's gone. Paul Gasol opt out. All you guys really Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler was kind of like not himself last year. So they're basically in the rebuilding stage. And I don't think Dwight Howard's going to want to go to Chicago in the rebuilding stage at this late in his career. Dwight Howard would be better off going to either New York or I don't know. New York be like one of the main focus points if I was Dwight Howard. That's where I would go. So Paul Gasol, like I said, I see Paul Gasol like going to New York, like on a scale of 1 to 10, only because he know Phil. I give it an 8 too. So it's a toss up between San Antonio and New York. Now, like I said, he would be better, more fit to go to San Antonio based on his age, and San Antonio know how to utilize his time so that way he won't get burnt out or get beat up and stuff like that and wore down. So similar to Tim Duncan. Now, if he goes to New York, the only problem about that is they're going to call on him more. You know what I'm saying? He going to be used more. You know what I'm saying? So he might not have so much time to put down in New York. But with that being said, like I said, this is my take on Paul Gasol. The toss-up is between San Antonio and New York, based on the fact New York now needs a center, and San Antonio definitely needs a center. So out of those two, this is where Paul Gasol will wind up ending up, either San Antonio or New York. He's going to try to go to a team that's a contender. Like I said, they bought right there with each other only because New York has Phil, and San Antonio is a championship caliber team. I mean, let's be real, they got a winning tradition in San Antonio. My grandmother can go down there and play center. You know what I'm saying? And she's crippled. She ain't got no legs. You know what I mean? But she'll still get up and grab 5 rebounds because of that system. But anyway, this is your man Urban coming to you with some of that free agent series. You know what I'm saying? So like, share, subscribe. Get Get in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Where do you think Paul Gasol will end up at? With that being said, brothers, I love y'all. Be safe out there. Enjoy your day.